Hey, how you doing, my dear friends? Great to see you. It's Dan. Got a little music playing there for us. Oh, it's a beautiful day here in a beautiful place we call Oak Lawn, Illinois. The splendor of Oak Lawn. Great to see you. By the way, you might be looking at me and thinking, this guy looks a little bit different these days. What the heck's going on? I have new spectacles. Now I can see so well. I see you guys. How you do? I can see everything now. Live. We're live right now in Oak Lawn. Tell you what, I'm going to do something. I'm going to confess to you something that I've struggled with, and I want you to know I'm genuinely embarrassed by this. I'm not kidding about that. I really am. I'm hoping, though, that my honesty is going to be helpful to you or to others. I'm hoping that will be the case. Here's the thing. I have this very, very potent desire to be liked. I have a powerful desire for the approval of other people. And I know, by the way, that that's not really unusual. Most people want to be liked by others. That's not strange. Most of us want the approval of others. That in itself is not necessarily the worst thing. But in leadership, and specifically in Christian leadership, the desire to be liked or to always have the approval of other people, it can be troublesome. It can take us into some troublesome areas. And I realize sometimes the desire for the approval of others means that we're respectful of other people and we serve them well because we want their approval and we treat them in kind and decent ways. So the result of this desire to be liked, the result isn't always a bad thing. It can produce nice behaviors. However, these desires can possibly be troublesome because we all know sometimes doing what's right isn't going to please everyone. It's just not going to it's not going to meet with the approval of everyone. And so what happens is we're human and we may be tempted to just adjust our behavior, just modify our behaviors, maybe even just a little bit in order to keep getting the approval instead of being concerned primarily with doing what's right. In other words, the proper objective is do what's right even if people don't like you, even if they don't approve. But that can be easier said than done for a lot of us. In fact, in Christian leadership, it's possible, this won't always be the case, it's possible, though, that we may have to do what's right and no one will like it. No one. No one will approve. Nobody. And yet we have to do what's right anyhow because ultimately it's not about the approval of people. It's about the approval of God. So, I've admitted to you, I've confessed that I've had trouble with this. I haven't always gotten this one right, and I'm not pleased with that. That embarrasses me to even say that. But I'm trying to be honest with you. And so what I'm about to say, please know what I'm about to say right now. This is directed at myself. I mean, I'm challenging all of you, and I'm challenging all of us, but I'm challenging myself right now just as much as anybody else. Here's the challenge. When we know the right thing to do, we need to do the right thing. And if no one likes us as a result, if nobody approves as a result, so be it. God's truth and our obedience to God matters more than anything else. I mean, it has to. He's God. And you know, I'm challenging myself. This is not self-righteous wagging my finger. I'm challenging me here too. We want God's approval. God's approval. First and foremost. That's first and foremost. And then what other people think of that, God's approval, and then let the chips fall where they may.